I want to see him on the stretcher to be for sure that's him.
I'm only telling y'all this because this is my last video speaking. I did 2 videos already. Young Dolph got Chuck set up by the cookie lady's daughter who allegedly in bed with Yo Gotti and them CMG. Whole time she knew he was coming to the cookie shop as if he placed the order already. She called, said he was on his way up there. They ain't know how long, so they waited in the restaurant, the store next door from the cookie shop. And then when he came out, the car pulled up, they came out the store, did they thug dizzle, hopped back in the car, dude came up to the car with Dolph, opened fire. One of the suspects, he may be, cause he's, you know what I'm saying? The owner of the car is dead.
You would have been in the problem like the Getaway, man. Yep. You would have been in the like the Getaway.
So, if this guy was just he was actually just working in the cookie shop, if he was wearing a red shirt and working at the Makita's shop, you think he would care about somebody defending life, trying to allegedly defend Dolph's life, the getaway car? You think he would care if he was wearing the Makita shirt or not? And you part of the mix, so it shouldn't matter whether you had the shirt on. So I believe that this dude was in the Makitas. He was not Dolph security at all. He was in the shop already, and he wasn't in the shop to work a shift because he didn't have any uniform on. You see what I'm saying? So this guy, the security, the guy in the middle with the dreads on, he the one that ran out and fired shots at the getaway car. But he doesn't have a Makita's uniform on, but he works at Makita's, and he was there, and Dolph didn't come with nobody. That means the security or alleged whoever this guy is was already at the cookie store waiting for Dolph, because the owner lady already got the drop that Dolph was going to come, because she knew what flavor cookie he was going to have. So she had to have had a conversation beforehand with Dolph. Next people. These are the people that everybody's focusing on. And it's the one that's distracting everybody from the real things that transpired, which is on the inside of the store. So don't get distracted by the 2 shooters that was on the outside of the store. The police, they only gonna tell you information about these 2 guys. They're not gonna tell you information about what happened on the inside. Okay, they in, you know the popo in on it too. Memphis is like 67% black population and stuff. You telling me the police ain't crooked there? They make money off of taking black folk down, obviously. So check this out. Don't be distracted by the shooters on the outside, because the important stuff is what happened on the inside, okay? So that's one thing. But since we on the subject about these 2 guys, I want to show y'all something that's really, really important. And it's what happened a couple weeks before the whole Dolph situation. So what happened was that this cookie shop, Makita's Cookies, was getting robbed by a couple of guys who was also wearing, similar type of clothing, and basically could closely match the description of the 2 people that is on the outside seen and getting in the car and getting away after the whole shooting and everything. So these 2 people, are they somehow connected with the robberies that been happening at the store? What? And first of all, I discussed in my last video that nobody just robs a cookie store. There's nothing there. They're not booming for business. They don't have cash laying around from chocolate chip cookies. They might have cash laying around from other things. They might be doing other things at this cookie shop and being targeted for a robbery for certain reasons, or they were already possibly pulling off like fake robberies, act like saying somebody hit a lick on their shop and they're going to do an insurance scam on it so they can get more bread. You got to follow the money really to find out. But these people that robbed the place was coming out the side door of where the kitchen leads to. So that's really important. Did anybody come out that door and shoot that day? We'll find out. But this is some really important things that's going to point out some of the ballistics and some of the ways that the rounds have been fired, the direction the rounds were fired. From what direction were the rounds fired? The direction was fired from inside the store, behind Dolph, and the round went from the inside of the store, past Dolph or hit Dolph, and out the window at the front. And that's why the glass is broken, but it's scattered all the way up, all the way to the curb, damn near in the same level as where Dolph car is parked. So if there was like a car directly in front of where the glass was broken, the glass would be hitting where the car is parked at. There's no way the glass will blow up and fly across like that from somebody shooting into the store. It was from somebody shooting from inside to out. All right. And so what's going to happen is that they're going to show that Dolph is going to have wounds all over his body. They're going to show the back, front. It's going to be hard to tell. We can't forget about this guy. This is the owner dad, Maurice. You could easily pick this dude out the crowd in the videos of outside in the aftermath, because he wearing this hat too. This hat has nothing to do with baking. So this is a different kind of hat. It's tied to something else. Y'all got to piece this together. I can't say it, but y'all got to be smarter than the average to connect the dots. You know, I'm putting some info out there for y'all. Y'all need to take all the facts, all the information, feed through all the BS, and you make your own decision based off of that. You feel me? So this guy, he said to the police, look at my last video. When he asked where they were, he said he was sitting in park. He said he was parked in the car, that Lincoln that everybody's talking about. He told the Memphis PD, I think 2 videos ago, I posted the footage of the bystander who filmed it, and Maurice walked up to them with the same hat on and fresh, brand new clothes. And when the police came up and asked if anybody seen nothing, the bystander said they ain't seen nothing. The other said no. And Maurice said, I was parked in the car right there. And he pointed at the Lincoln. Why is he saying that to the police, but then he's telling everybody else he just pulled up? He didn't say he was parked when